The Knicks survived this afternoon in Charlotte. Deuce McBride, big game off the bench. Here he is in the fourth quarter. He had 14 points in the game. And Jalen Brunson scored 11 of the Knicks' final 15 points over the final 5 minutes of the game. Brunson, 11 in the fourth quarter total, 31 for the game, and the Knicks prevailed 99-98. So what's it mean in the Emirates NBA Cup? Well, the Knicks are 3-0. Regardless of what happens to anybody else today and tonight, if the Knicks beat Orlando at home Tuesday, they will lock up the top spot in Group A and advance to the quarterfinals. They will host Orlando at MSG on Tuesday. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito, along with Wally Zerbiak. So the storyline coming in, Hornets shorthanded, no LaMelo Ball. Could the Knicks get off to a better start than they did against Dallas? The answer was no. Again, a 15-point first quarter for the Knicks like it was against the Mavs on Wednesday night. But this time, the Knicks were able to prevail in crunch time.
It's all that matters. Just win, baby. Get a win ugly, however you need to get it. That's a big win in the NBA Cup. Now you're 3-0. No, it was not a good start. The starts are alarming, but it's a 48-minute game for a reason. You don't win the game in the first quarter. The Knicks had the better players down the stretch. Jalen Brunson, 11 in the last 15, like you mentioned. The Knicks came away with a 3-2 road trip. This is the beauty of professional basketball. That team over there, the Hornets, every player was playing for their lives, their
There's
careers.
somebody said for this, Wally.
KJ Simpson hasn't played at all. He's a rookie. He averaged 20 points a game back at Colorado last year. His team made the Sweet 16. He got a chance to get meaningful NBA minutes, and he played his butt off today. He played outstanding. That's what the Knicks are going to have to be prepared that's going to happen against them, because teams are going to try to come at the Knicks because the Knicks have so many expectations.
I think one thing we overlook, or at least I do, is when a team is shorthanded, missing their top players, you forget about what the impact might be on the guys that you're talking about getting a chance, trying to make a point, and playing with maximum effort. That's a big factor in these games that I think we overlook a lot.
You do overlook it a lot. At the same time, when you are the better player and all you have to do is match that effort, you have to make sure you come away with the win. That's why I was so surprised that the Knicks didn't get the win against Dallas. This game, the Knicks had to figure out a way in the fourth quarter, when everything is tighter, when the defense is, everyone's playing tougher defense, every possession is nip and tuck. That's when it's time for the better players to make sure they win the game, and that's exactly what the Knicks did.
That's what Jalen Brunson did in particular with the 11 points in the final 5 minutes. Take us through the fourth quarter. Knicks actually closed the game on a 20-8 run.
Yeah, well, they finally got the lead in the fourth quarter. They grit and grinded their way on the defensive end of the floor. Brunson hits that pull-up. Now it's a tie game. Finally, the Knicks get it tied. And you got to understand, the Hornets, they got a mishmash of guys, so they're going to make some boneheaded plays. McBride with the steal and dunk. Knicks finally get the lead. How about the crowd? Allen acknowledged that the crowd was going nuts down there at MSG South. Jalen Brunson, big bucket after it was a 2-point game, so now it's a 4-point game. How about Josh Green not going away? He knocks down that big three, cuts it back to 2, but then Jalen Brunson getting in the paint. He's the closer. You knew where the ball was going at the end of the game. He knocks down that shot. Josh Hart, nice little misdirection, zipper cut, gets the layup, 6-point game. But the Knicks still allowed the Hornets to get back in it. An and one by Diabate. That cut that lead to 4. And then here Cody Martin misses that big three. Big rebound from Brunson, and they were able to kind of secure the game after that. Listen, the Hornets came up with maximum effort. Charles Lee had his guys playing. Not a pretty box score, but it is a W in the win column.
Knicks won the rebounding battle, but 21 turnovers for the Knicks, a season high, and yet they are able to win anyway, 99-98. We say hello to Monica McNutt. She helped call the game on ESPN New York, the radio call. Monica, what did you see from your vantage point this afternoon?
A team that's ready to go home, for one. But two, the 31 points off of turnovers. Ooh, yuck. That was not something that you want to take any sort of pride in, and you certainly don't want to duplicate it. But I got to give a tip of the cap to this Hornet squad. These are young guys that are seeing big-time minutes due to all of the injuries. Charles Lee and company, those guys really, really fought, and the depth actually surprised me. But ultimately, I thought in the fourth quarter, you saw the veteran experience of the Knicks, in particular, Jalen Brunson, be the difference maker.
Monica, who on the Knicks do you think stepped up in the second half and the fourth quarter to bring that defensive mindset that they needed to close this game out and get the win?
So I think, Wally, an unsung hero in this one, for me, I got 3. Josh Hart, then I think I would go Deuce McBride and Cameron Payne. Deuce McBride hit the basket after Jalen Brunson gave this team, I believe, a 3-point lead at 88-85, and that was obviously huge. But I thought the defensive tenacity that McBride brought helped this team to find defense and be able to stand up when this game entered into crunch time late. And so we saw a slight shift in the pace, but ultimately it was really the captain, JB, that got it done with those 11 points.
You know, we pointed this out. It's worth repeating. If the Knicks beat Orlando here Tuesday night, the Knicks win their group in the Emirates NBA Cup, and they are a lock for the quarterfinals.
Y'all know I'm big on deposits toward winning, right? Yes, the NBA Cup is not the Larry O'Brien, but it's an opportunity for this team to go out, compete, possibly win together, add big-time deposits in terms of that trust bank. Interestingly enough, Josh Hart said to us post-game on our radio interview on ESPN 880, he said that the offense is kind of like not clicking, and so they need to find their rhythm. So the more opportunities you have to play when the stakes are high, the more depth you are able to develop in your trust.
All right, Monica, have a great trip home. Welcome home when you get here. We'll see you on Sunday, okay?
Oh, I don't want to see you, Peter. I want to go to my house. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. I'll see you at the game.
Wait, you just said you don't want to see me?
No, I want to go home. I'm done. I need a break.
Okay.
I've been on the road for 11 days,
right,
Bill.
Well, maybe I'll
Thank
cheer
you,
up.
Wally.
Maybe I'll cheer up. Have a great trip home.
All right, y'all.
All right. Jalen Brunson asserted himself. He won this game for the Knicks.
Yeah.
They were struggling. 5 minutes to go. My game to win. Scored 11 points in the final 5 minutes.
That's why he's a superstar. Like, he is the guy. He's the captain for that reason. There are going to be games where he doesn't come through, but most of the time you're going to have the ball in his hands and you're going to trust his decision-making and his shot-making ability and skills. He just has a will to win. He doesn't get overwhelmed by the pressure in the moment, and he just made big plays to pull off a big win. I mean, you don't want to even think about the opposite if you didn't have Jalen Brunson on your roster to close the game the way he did and you lost this one. It would have been hairy, to say the least. But you do, and that's why you get the best players you can possibly get. You get guys that have winning in their blood and in their DNA, and Jalen Brunson certainly has it. 31-point performance in a tough, gritty game. He was on the floor probably more than any other player in this game. He matched the intensity, the effort, and the will of the Charlotte Hornets. Those guys came in, they played hard. They played like this was their last game they were going to get a chance to play in an NBA uniform. But the Knicks still came away with a win thanks to that effort by the captain.
Jalen Brunson, after the Dallas loss, said enough with the roller coaster. We have to not get too high, not get too low, get consistent. Do you get anything out of this as a team when you're able to win when you didn't play your best?
Yes. You held the team to 98 points. I don't care if they were undermanned. They're still NBA players over there. They're getting paid, just like you're getting paid. And it's not always going to be pretty. And these type of games, they build character for your team. They really do. This NBA Cup, now the Knicks are 3-0. It's a goal that you can strive to achieve as a team. I mean, it's added into the mix. If I was a player and I was looking at the NBA Cup, I'd be like, wow, we're 3-0 here. Let's go get this win at home against Orlando. Let's get into the semifinals in the East. It's going to be tough matchups, but these type of games are going to make us better for our ultimate goal, which is going to be winning an NBA championship, because they're going to be ratcheted up playoff-type atmospheres and games. So it's a good sign the way the Knicks are playing in this NBA Cup right now.
All right, so the Knicks finish up the road trip. It's tied for their longest road trip of the season at 5 games. They finished the road trip at 3-2. They're 3-0 in the Emirates NBA Cup, and now Tom Thibodeau's group is 11-8 overall in the season.